Early this morning, before the sun came up in Puerto Rico, we saw the third landfalling Category 4 hurricane, and this had devastating effects in southeastern Puerto Rico.
Hurricane Maria barreled into Puerto Rico as one of the strongest hurricanes to ever hit the Caribbean. Puerto Rico is still rebounding from the last storm, Irma, which knocked out power to 70% of the island. Now all of Puerto Rico is without power.
We got here Friday, the day after Maria, and it was a total disaster. It took us 5 hours to get from the airport. No water, no power in the hotel, 120, 130 degrees.
Our mission was really this ready, shoot, aim mission. And we really didn't know what they needed, and PREPA wasn't prepared to even articulate. To be fair, I'm not sure they knew the scale of what happened to them. You know, I was glad that we had our folks on the ground, assessing it themselves, taking a look at it and supporting them to create that vision of what's going on. And it's at a scale I've never seen before.
There's damage in San Juan, but it's not so bad. It's when you go into the mountains and then you enter these little towns and they have no power. And what you see is everybody helping each other out, and they all have smiles on their face. They don't have power. In some cases, they can't even flush the toilet, but they're making life, you know, day to day, and they're finding happiness in the small things.
And so we had to start treading kind of carefully. We had to be more observant of what they were dealing with. Here, these people were the real champions.
Really made me see what courage is. I like to think that, you know, people say, boy, you're courageous for going down there. I'm not the courageous one. These guys are, I think, in my eyes.
We sent 20 of the best of the Power Authority. I call them the McGyvers of NYPA. These are the tinkerers, these are the fixers. Very proud of their work with PREPA and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. They have really given tremendous amount of value, a lot of personal sacrifice to help PREPA and the people of Puerto Rico.
We got people from all over NYPA, you know, Niagara, St. Lawrence, the Sini area, White Plains, and this isn't just a bunch of young guys volunteering. There's a lot of veteran people volunteering.
We're here for something that's bigger. It's humanitarian, it's aid. We become family and very close with the guides that, you know, and the people from PREPA that we're working with. They need us, and they're so thankful for it.
We're here, you know, inspecting a substation, and we hear kids singing out of nowhere, and hear them trying to practice their English. And we look over, and there's a Head Start program. The window's open. It was hot. It was probably, I know it was 90 outside. It had to have been 110, 100, you know, 100 degrees at least inside. So once we did our substation inspection, we said, you know, we're going over there. And we went over, banged on the door, busted out some water, busted out all the candy we had. The little kids come running out. It was for everything we have back home and how grateful we are with NYPA. It was, that kind of stuff is something.